Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Growing Clip Bonsai for Seniors. My name is Tom Novak, and today is May 4th of 2025. It's Sunday. It's 47 degrees Fahrenheit or 8 degrees Celsius. It's raining outside. So you want a big trunk and you got no room? Well, here's what I'm going to do. We're using our Dwarf Victor Crape Myrtle, Dwarf Red Victor, and it grows about 3 to 6 feet tall or 0.9 to 1.8 meters tall. I'm using Ted's Mix, and I got it from the Crape Myrtle guy, Clint Cotton. So if you want a Crape Myrtle, go see Clint. Go to his site, and if you're in his area, you can call him up, and he'll let you visit his nursery. And it's family owned, so you know it's only family. It's a small nursery with the family running it, so you know, give the guy a break. I like to do local. I got the Azus, and I got this little squeeze bottle. I found this at the Dollar Tree. It's a squeeze applicator bottle, so I can squirt the Azus onto the roots and stuff. $1.25 for 2 of them. So I got the other one there. It won't fit the Mikus because it's a granular. So right now I got the. You want a big trunk. Now, if you, say you're in an apartment and you don't have. Yes, I got my ears lowered too. And you have no room, you got no one you can plant the tree outside or anything, well, use a big pot. And it's just like being outside in the ground, only it's got a lot more room for the roots to grow. So right now I had it soaking, and I got the unmilled sphagnum moss in there. So I got that soaking in there. So what I'm going to do first, before we do anything, I'm going to take our Victor, our Crape Myrtle. Let's get this out of the way. Let's put our Crape Myrtle here. Now I like the way Clint ships the trees, because if the package falls over or the box tilts, you got this to keep the trees stable. If the box is upside down, this hits and nothing gets damaged here. So Clint, you got a good way of doing stuff. So I marked it on my little vinyl blind, Victor. Let's take the bamboo stick out. Let's place it here. Now we're just going to cut it back a little bit. We're going to take this branch off right here. Let's see, where's my tools? I got to get everything organized. And all I'm going to do, because if I want to make a mini, I'm going to try to make a mini with one of the cuttings, if they root. Put in. The reason why I like the Victor is because this tree lasted in my zone in the Windy City through 2 winters until the raccoons got it and tore living daylights out of it. So I'm thanking Clint Cotton for sending me a Victor Red. I'm just going to cut this one back. And let's see, anything else in here? That's about it. I don't know if we can cut it back some more. Let's take our table around. I got to oil the table here. Let's see. I'm going to cut it right here because I got the brain and it's coming straight out that way. So we'll just stick these in here for now. I'll get this piece off here. And you know nothing cuts wood like ironwood. I got the ironwood pruners. Let's cut this dead leaf off here. And it's just been dry with the rain. Oh, well, finally it's got rain, so I want to get this potted so I can stick it outside. So right now, I just got a little piece of branch here. Come on, Tom. Get your eyes discombobulated here. Get cutting here. So let's close this up. And let's take it out of the pot. We're going to use Ted's Mix. Take it out. It's got a nice root system in here. This is a good pot. I'm going to save this pot. There we go. Let's see. We got a root rake from Matt. Matt does a good one because he uses made this one with wood for me because of the arthritis. I still got arthritis in the wrist here, so you can, I don't know if you can see, it's still swollen, but I can still move the hand. So we're just going to break it up just a little bit because we want to get this thing growing. We want to get a big trunk on here. And this is a beautiful, beautiful tree with red flowers. This thing bloomed nice for me, but I don't know where the raccoons come in the city. I don't know if someone had them as a pet and they got out or what, but they really, poor Victor, he says 2 harsh winters and he's got to get discombobulated with the raccoons. So, sad, sad day. Okay, so, you know, Clint's got a nice draining soil in here. He's got some bark and perlite and everything in there. So right now we're just going to take, let's see, where's my scissors? I should have got it prepared, right, Marisol? Marisol's from Frostbite Bonds. I says, Tom, you got to prepare. I should have. I thought I did. Well, I got to clean my carrying toolkit out of the way, like a traveling toolbox, so I can put my tools in there, and then I can wear my ironwood apron here, and that way there I can have the tools right there at my fingertips. So I'm just going to get this a little bit out like that, and then we're going to take our water. Let's get this on the side so I don't spill it, which sometimes I do. And we're going to put the old soil in the bucket because I can use this when I'm planting, because Steve from the garden planted potatoes, so I'm going to see how he did his potatoes, because I planted my potatoes about a week ago. I forgot what day, but I planted them. So, let's get this out, let it drain. And I'm just using unmilled sphagnum moss because it's easy. Once the roots go into that, it's always easier to cut them and get them all raked out. So we're going to get this pretty well soaked. I go to Bobcat Bonds, Nat, and he makes these. So if you got arthritis, ask him to make you one with a wooden handle for yourself. And if you can't afford anything, then you use a chopstick. But I'm satisfied with Matt's root rake. And if you can't do that, you can always use a steak fork that you use on the barbecue. But right now we got our roots like this. Now we're going to add some soil into here. And I tried the squirter, so you'll see the white in there. That's the azus. So Tom, let's get your bucket of Ted's mix. I had to go to the garage and get some. Let's put that up there. Take the cover off. I gotta say, Tom, are you gonna dab any lipstick on there? No, they're real small cuts, so they'll heal over nice. So let's put this here. Oop, get some of this out, and then Tom, you did it again. I thought I brought the Ted's fertilizer here. I've been running like a nut all day. So I gotta make me, like my grandfather said, a sandwich. You can never say sandwich. He always said sandwich, so I'm gonna make me a sandwich. So let's get that in there. And I'll be back with 2 shakes of a whisker. So I got my Dr. Earth. And I'm going to stick a good tablespoon full into the soil. Yeah, I had it in a plastic bag because I was working outside just in case it rained. So I put some kale in too. And I got radishes growing from when I planted the potatoes. I should have marked it, but I didn't. So this got a lot of beneficial bacteria in there too. It's got endo and ecto, as you can see on Dr. Earth. It's got endo and ecto bacteria, and it's just a 2-2-2 fertilizer, which I find pretty good. So let me put this on the side here. There we go. just mix it. This way here, the roots will reach for the fertilizer. But for now, let's get it up. Because this way here, you can grow it. If you know, even if you live with a little balcony, or all you got is a sunny window, just use a big pot. And that'll help you instead of putting it in a bonsai pot and waiting for it to grow. This will be better. Now, with this little squeeze bottle, I marked it Azus, as you can see. All we do is open it. Can't hold it with that hand. It's still hard to grip. I'll just spray it. Spray the roots. Now, I could use Mikus. I mean, the Mikus one, and it'll work too. But I wanted to try my squeeze bottle out on this. You can see how nice it adhered to the roots. So, we're going to mound it. Like that, and then we're just going to move our roots out to a nice radial direction. We'll get it in the pot, in the center of the pot the best we can. Let's see how that looks. Now I got to get it here. There we go. Now, Crape Myrtles are fun to work with. I forgot which guy I seen on the YouTube. That's all he used was Crape Myrtles. Man, I wish when my computer discombobulated, I lost his site. But he just did nothing but Crape Myrtles. Now, Clint Cotton, he grows the best Crape Myrtles I've ever seen. I got them outside, and I'm going to do some more with them. But right now, I got to get pots washed. I got to see what lived, what didn't live. I got to move everything around. So now we'll just take our chopstick and fire it in, fire it in. Fire it in. Get a fire in that chopstick. Fire it in, get it into the roots. Get all them air pockets out. Fire it in, fire it in. There we go. Mr. Clock says it's 7 p.m. in the evening. Mr. Clock is on his toes today. 7 p.m. I don't know when the video will upload. There we go. Now, just take your finger out. Those with you if you got arthritis. What I like about Matt's root rake is that you can use the bottom to get the soil in. Now you notice I'm not all the way up, up because you want a little bit of room so if it gets real dry and you don't have a squeeze bottle to take the surface tension out, even if it pulls up to here, the water will soak in nice and easy. So, let's get a little more of our Ted's mix. Ted's mix I buy by the bushel, and if I can't get it, I don't have the car to get it, then I'll mix it. But I'll show you later from Dave. He's a great guy. Him and Nathan, they always comment and give me a little advice and talk. And same thing with both Steve from the garden and Steve's Bonsai and everybody else. And Marisol and Cherry Chi, and there's Patricia O'Connor. She's got a bonsai balcony, and don't forget Gerardo. I think he needs 4 more subscribers to hit that 500 mark. So if anybody want to see Gerardo on Forest Hills Bonsai, go for it and give him a little encouragement there. Let's help him hit that 500 mark. There we go. We got that in there. Now, from the Lion King. I didn't know this, but watch. It makes a noise. I don't know why. But we're going to have it right here, and that'll be good for our Victor Red. Just like that. But before we put them on there, let's give it a little squirt. Now I'm going to do my my other poinsettia. Some say poinsettia. I say poinsettia. You say tomato. I say tomato. You say potato, I say potato. But either way you look at it, what that. Okay, now we got Mr. Elephant, yes. Pinkie Pie, I'll give you the little, I gotta get you filled up because Pinkie Pie wants to get on the action. There we go. Now it's a little bit off, but we'll just want this one to grow. There we go. There. And the tree book by Michael Deere, he's got some different varieties of crepe myrtles in there. I mean, he doesn't list them all, but there's a whole bunch he lists in there. There. Now we'll put a little bit there. We can put some sand in there, but I'll do some later. Maybe I have to go to the garage and get some torpedo sand, but like this, we got our Victor. I'm glad Clint sent me this one because, man, I love the flowers on this tree. It was so beautiful until the raccoons got it. Now it's a little bit at a bend, so we could later on cut this one and let it come up this way, and then let's see if I can show you better. We can cut this off and let it grow this way, or we can cut it off of here and let the curvature come out this way, or we can cut it here and here and let it come out that way, but we'll see. First we're going to let it grow, and then we'll see what we're going to do with it, or we can cut this middle one out and just have two, but right now we got a triple, and I'm going to leave the triple in there. You can just say, Tom, you're going to get an inverse taper. It's only 2 branches there. This is the main trunk, and here's the leader. No, I don't say all the fancy words that they use in bonsai. I make it simple and easy. A leader's a leader. I don't call it an apex or whatever else they call it. A leader is a leader to me. And roots, a root flare is a root flare. And when you go hunting for bonsai, you go hunting. They give it all different kinds of names. So I'm going to make the date on this one. I planted Victor. I'm going to get him outside in the rain. Or her out in the rain. We'll give her a name later. But go by Clint. Give him a... Go to Clint Cotton, the Crepe Myrtle guy, and go to his site. And if you want some, there's a whole bunch of Crepe Myrtles you can pick from. And he's got a cell phone right there, so you can give him a call if you're in the area, or email him and he'll answer you. He'll answer you. If he may not answer you the same day, but he'll answer you. If you got any questions, talk to him. If you got, like, this is like for zones 7. They say I'm in a 6, but I say I'm in a 5 because I don't like their maps. I told so many senders, hey, my weather's like zone 5, and then they ship it to me when the ground's frozen and everything else, so I don't order from them anymore. I only order from people that sent to me right away. But Clint, he says, Tom, whenever you're ready for the trees, he sent them to me. So thank you, Clint. This is one beautiful crepe myrtle, and let's see how this tree grows this year. We got the Dr. Earth in there. We can always give it some liquid Dr. Earth during the growing season, and we'll go from there. And I got to rest this wrist now, make myself a sandwich and a cup of tea, and rest. And if I didn't catch your video, I'm going to try because, man, I've been running all over. The back is killing me. So today's Sunday. Remember, 1 ring, hang up, 1 ring, hang up, 1 ring, hang up, 1 ring, hang up, and call again if it's an emergency. If you do that signal and you start jibber-jabbering, I ain't got to talk to you because after 6 o'clock, I'm with my family. We're relaxing. I don't want to hear nobody. I'm just going to sit and enjoy my family. And that's what you got to do. But during the day, go visit your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, your aunts, your uncles, anybody that's alone, and be with them for a while. And bring the kids because grandparents and aunts and uncles love to see the kids. So there's our Victor, our Crepe Myrtle. It's a little out of slant, but that's okay. We can always grow it this way, and it comes up this way. But we'll go from there. You know, I got crooked eyeballs. So you take care, everybody, and have a nice Sunday evening. I'm going to have me a sandwich and a cup of tea. Take care, everybody.